Yeah, I'm in bed right now, but I'm telling myself it's 2026. Okay, it's the first day in January, the first day of the year. I don't want to miss a video on YouTube, so that's 365 days. If I'm alive, if I'm sick, if something's going, if I have a headache, if something is going on, I'm still gonna shoot a 30-second video, a minute video, 2-minute video, 3-minute video, just to make sure I'm in the algorithm, just to make sure my name is in the algorithm, it's in YouTube streets, my face is on there. Because man, 2026 I think is the year for breakthrough and just like breaking out on YouTube or whatever. Look, YouTube is not the end all be all. Like, YouTube is just something to get your name out there so you could build your own brand. When you look at YouTube, most people don't make that much money on YouTube. Most people make money when they have their own brand. Like, look at Bobby Parrish. Bobby Parrish goes to grocery stores and he picks out groceries that have good ingredients. That is not hard to do. You go to a grocery store, you film, if you have a cameraman, whoever is filming you, you pick up a couple items, let's say 10 items. It's time consuming, but to get paid almost, bro, I think he has like a 10 million, 11 million subscriber YouTube channel. So he's making millions of dollars a year just from YouTube. But he's making more money now because he has his own brand, which is Flav City. Flav City is his own brand. I don't know when he started that brand. I'm guessing maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I'm guessing because I just started seeing his brand in stores. So it takes about a year or 2, 3 just for these people to get their brands in stores, because they have to pay to have their products in these stores and on these shelves and on different or specific shelves, because the shelves in the store that people see more and people don't see more. Like, you go to Walmart. I know some of you don't go to Walmart. I go to Walmart sometimes. I don't like going to Walmart, but sometimes Walmart is like the most convenient place to get what you need. I mostly don't like to shop at Walmart for food, but they have some good food though. They have some good food. I like to eat red meat a lot, so if it's grass-fed, it's good. It's green. You can eat that. So Walmart has a lot of grass-fed, Price is not the best, but sometimes they have deals in there. So, but let's get back to the topic. Sometimes in Walmart, if you go to the athletic part, which is all the way back in the store for most Walmarts, because all of them look alike, all of them kind of have the same design. You go back to the athletic spot with the bikes, that place doesn't get a lot of traffic like the freezer aisle or the grocery aisle or the, I don't want to say clothing because a lot of people don't buy clothing from Walmart, but like the appliances, the beauty aisles, stuff like that. That gets the most traffic. So if you have a food supplement, you have a food item, you want your food item to be near the pharmacy. Excuse me. Every time I make a YouTube video, my throat just starts drying up. Maybe I'm not speaking clear enough or whatever, but you want your item to be near where people are at. When you walk into Walmart, there's 2 entrances most of the time. The grocery entrance and I think the pharmacy or something like that, right? It's either grocery or pharmacy. You want your items to be at the groceries or the pharmacy, especially if it's a food item, right? So sometimes you have to pay more to get your item on the top shelf or in the middle shelf, or if you don't have a lot of money, your item's gonna be on the bottom shelf. A lot of people don't like bending down because they're lazy. So if the thing is at the bottom shelf, your item's at the bottom shelf, a lot of people are not gonna see that. A lot of people don't want to bend down and do all that. They want to reach conveniently top shelf or middle shelf because Walmart shelves are not that high. So a woman that's at least 5'4", 5'5" could reach the top shelf most of the time, right? So Bobby Parrish is making at least 8 figures just from his brand alone. And he's also making another 7 figures on YouTube alone. So imagine that, a multi-millionaire, he started YouTube to ascend to be a business owner, to have his own brand. That's where the money is. That's where the generational wealth is. It's not YouTube, because YouTube could be destroyed in a day, in a month. YouTube could say that we don't want as many creators that we wanted on here now. Maybe they want 10 million creators on there instead of hundreds of millions of creators on YouTube. Or they want specific channels to get the most attention on YouTube. And now you don't have attention no more because YouTube's not pushing your videos anymore, because YouTube wants to push Jake Paul. Maybe not Jake Paul, but what's that guy's name? He's so weird. What is his name? Mr. Beast or Speed or these streamers. YouTube wants to promote these people because they have the kids' eyes. But you have adult eyes. YouTube's like, I don't really want to put my eggs in this basket, because most adults don't want to spend money on things online. Like, yeah, for the most part, kids, anything they see that's flashy, they want to get it. They want to tell their parents to go get that. And the parents gets that for them because they want the kids to shut up. Basically, that's it. So, let's say YouTube wants to market to only kids. But you have an adult channel. So now what are you going to do? Now YouTube is shut down. And now you used to make let's say you used to make 7 figures on YouTube. Now YouTube shut down, or it's slow. You're making 6 figures. You're making 5 figures. But your business is gonna have highs and lows. I've never owned a business. I don't know how business works. But businesses have highs and lows, like everything in this world. But your business is yours. Yes, your business could crash, but for the most part, your business is more, I say business is more guaranteed to succeed than YouTube is. Because YouTube, you could have a slow 6 months because the algorithm is changing consistently. Because YouTube is finding ways not to pay creators what they should be paying creators. If YouTube's algorithm promotes everybody the same way, YouTube will not make as much money as they are making from advertisement. So YouTube's not going to push your content to the highest degree. It's not going to push your content to the highest degree. YouTube's not going to push your content to the highest degree because they want to keep some of the advertisement money for themselves instead of paying you. Because ads don't go on YouTube because of YouTube. Ads go on YouTube because of you, the creator. It's because of you, right? YouTube doesn't have a fan base without creators. So if there's no creators on YouTube doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So advertisement is paying you, the creator, the money, not YouTube. But YouTube's going to take majority of the platform or the money because it's their platform. And they could just dictate, and the creator, you need YouTube. Unless you have billions of dollars lying around where you could go take and create your own app. I mean, it doesn't take billions of dollars to create your own app, but it takes some money to create something close to YouTube for your subscribers or your fans. It takes a lot of work, and YouTube has the structure for that, the architect. YouTube has the structure for that, so you are basically paying to play. So you're paying to play, meaning that let's say the split was supposed to be 50-50 for the ads, but it's going to be 70-30 because you're using YouTube's platform. And obviously I don't know the splits because I'm not even getting paid on YouTube yet, but I don't know the splits. But what I'm guessing is that YouTube's going to take the majority of it, unless I'm wrong. But I think YouTube deserves the majority of it because it's their platform. We don't code anything. We don't pay coders. But yes, the advertisements or these companies need us to promote to our audience to go spend money on their products. So without us, YouTube has no advertisement. But YouTube goes to say that without us, you can't get these ads because these ads rely on this platform that gets eyes and views because of us creators, right? So we need each other. So it's like a 50-50 thing, but which company is going to be graceful and not greedy and not take more than 50%? If I was the owner of YouTube, I would only take 50%. Like if I had to take 50%, I would take 50% because it's my platform. But I also want to be fair. I need you to be on this platform so that I could get these ads. So if I own YouTube, it'll be 50-50 for the creators. You get 50, I get 50. And I might even take 40 just to make sure the creators are happy and they're happy to make content, because at the end of the day, YouTube, I'm going to eat because there's going to be a lot of creators on here that some might die, some might quit YouTube, some might just find something else to do. Some of them might create their own business and maybe post a video every month, once a month. So if I was YouTube, I wouldn't be greedy and taking creators' money, because once you make it hard for creators to make money, they also stop making quality YouTube videos because not as stress. Because I'm putting all this work in and you're taking 50, 60, 80% of the revenue. Why am I even doing this? But if YouTube was smart, they would take only 40, 30. And I get it. YouTube has to pay a lot of people. I get it, but... And honestly, I get it. YouTube has to pay people, has to pay staff, has to pay for equipment, servers, workers, coders, whatever. Satellites, I don't know. Whatever YouTube has to pay for. Researching, whatever. YouTube has to pay these people. And to me, I don't know how much it is, but I don't think it's going to cost YouTube $20 billion a year just to run YouTube. I don't think so. How can it cost $20 billion to run YouTube for a year annually? That makes no sense. $20 billion, because YouTube makes more than that. YouTube makes more than that, and it's all from ads. So the people on YouTube are very smart, very, very smart. But to be honest, I would say pay creators more. You always want to pay the person that is making you rich more money. Because if you're making more money, if he's making more money, you're going to make more money, because he's going to be happy and you're going to keep working because he wants more money. Yeah, some people get lazy and quit because they have more money. I understand, but some people are going to be mad at you. Like, you're a company driver or whatever, a company man, you're making $1,000 a week, and this company's making, let's say you're making $1,500 a week. This company's making off you, just your part. Let's say they're making $10,000 a week just from you being that worker. But the company was only paying $1,500, and our company is taking back $8,500. The company could say, oh, the equipment cost $2,000. Your benefits and all that stuff cost $1,000. life insurance or insurance or whatever costs another 1,000. So now you okay, that's 4,000. So you're left with 4,500. Okay, why can't you give me another 1,500 and you take 2,500? Like, why would they take 2,500 when we could take 4,500? But the driver or the company person is not happy because now he's only sleeping 4 or 5 hours a day just to get to the job. And he's stressing, he's doing all that. At the end of the day, he's gonna cost you money. He's gonna fail because he's tired, he's overworked, and he's not reaping the benefits of his hard labor. And someone just sits in the office, sitting in the AC, in the heat, drinking coffee, he's drinking Starbucks. It's making more money than him because he went to get the degree. He had more connections. And life is not fair, but it is what it is. You just got to play your part, get the skills that you need to ascend, and you ascend. You can't blame nobody. You can't hate on nobody because they're more successful than you. They have more connections. Bro, like, man, I'm from a whole nother country. I have no connections here, bro. I have no family here. Everything I've done is all on my muscle, bro. Nobody helped me. I had to do everything on myself. But yes, I have two parents, man. They take hey, I'm blessed. That's how I was able to do it. 2 parents that I don't have to worry about no money. I've never had to worry about no money at all. I've never been poor or anything like that. I've always had money, so God bless my parents for that. They're hard workers. God bless them for that. So I've never starved. I never had to starve. And I'm not going to pretend that I starved because that's lame. That's the goal. No parents wants their kids to starve. So if you starve and then you're making it like, oh, I starved, so I'm better than you because I had to struggle. Nah. Your parents didn't do their job. Your parents didn't grind harder. Your parents didn't put the hours in. Your parents didn't go to college. Your parents didn't do that. Whatever it is. That's why you were poor. It's not because of anything else. It's just your parents didn't work hard enough. That's it. Your parents didn't have connections. That's it. So if a kid grows up and his parents had connections and they were wealthy or successful, you can't hate that person and think they're lame. They're not lame. That's what every parent dreams for that kid. To not have to stress about what they're gonna eat, which school they go to, which friends they hang around with. Things like that, college fund, all that. Every parent in this world wishes they could do better for their kids so they don't have to do what they did as a kid because their parents didn't succeed in life because of their choices. And look, every Christian that is serving God will succeed. Look, I don't think God is like that. I don't know anything about God, meaning that God is his own entity. There's 66 chapters in the Bible saying that God is good and God is merciful. God is forgiving. God is a provider. God will take care of his people. So to me, I don't think any Christian could be poor. If you're living for God, you're doing what he's saying. You're being righteous. You're being obedient. I don't think you could ever starve. I know some points there'll be some testing of your faith and you might starve a little bit, but it's not going to be forever. You might starve for a day, 2, a week, a month, whatever. Not starve, but you meaning like you're not eating steaks. That's what I'm saying. You're not eating steaks. The rent might be late. You might get evicted, whatever. Mortgage might be late. But I think, God's people, the Bible says, I don't know who said it exactly. I know the passage. The Bible says that, I think it's in the Proverbs, right? I think it's in the Proverbs. It's definitely in the Proverbs. And it's said that the righteous has never been forsaken. Because that means God has never forsaken the righteous. Meaning God has never watched the righteous starve. And then we're praying to this God. We're praying to this God, but we're starving. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? God is not going to do that to us. He's not going to do that to us. God is a merciful God. He's forgiving. He's loving. He wants us to succeed in this life and then eventually go to heaven. Look, I don't want to ever tell myself that God is not this, God is not that. God could take care of everyone that he wants. To be honest, look, I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be poor. But I want to have enough to where I don't turn my back on God and forget God because I have this money. And a lot of people do that. Once they make some money, they start praying, they stop doing this, they stop going to church. They focus all on that money, vacation, life. And that's what I mean. I don't want to have money and turn my back on God, not spend time in the Word, not spend time in prayer. Like, I just don't want to do that. So, but yeah, that's it for this video. I took some melatonin, so I'm a little tired, but hey, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.